Thank you very much. I sometimes feel that when you accept God, is it so important for individual to take responsibility? Yes, I am taking the responsibility to request each and everyone to feel divine presence all the time. Responsibility is a very beautiful phrase to use if you know and understand the meaning. Responsibility is please respond with your ability to protect, uplift, nurture, care. And that's what with which this almighty, loving, cosmic energy has sent us here. It's a beautiful world. It is a beautiful world and word. Accept everything as it is where it is. And what we really need to develop the skill is to share your own wonderful experiences all the time. That's what the morning session is all about. Cut up this harmonious story out completely from your consciousness. Keep your attention all the time to the beautiful world that is around. Tension is, after all, misplaced attention. Everybody is being given the same ability, believe me. When he read about me, it seemed big, no. It just so happened. We are always guided, all the time. If you can just leave the word if and ask yourself, what have I done for being like this? It's a beautiful world. I take this opportunity to call upon all the souls, which includes all of you, all the souls of humanity, again, which includes all of you, the eminent people sitting here, the people who have really trusted life all the time without their consciousness. I also call upon the soul of Mother Earth, call upon the whole universe to hear us, and let us say, we love each other, but we love them all, and we honor them. We appreciate them, and they are always with us. Let us really say, we are the unconditional servant of the universe. The servant of the universe brings unconditional service, which brings love. Once again, I will repeat that. Which brings forgiveness very easy. When forgiveness is given easily and accepted easily, that we see healing happen all the time. Every time, every minute, there is progress and there is healing. And empowerment is what we have. From a non-material thing, it is through aspiration. Those amoebas were born, and that evolution is keep happening. We can all see that, we can all feel it. Where we get confused is this thinking mind. So our journey is going to be from cure to care. Our journey is going to be from fear to faith. Our journey is going to be from head to heart. The longest route, I suppose, because I love to say that it is longest. In my understanding today, 6,000 years, we have been walking with so much of confidence, but we have moved away and away from a caring system to a curing system. What are we searching for? Are we really searching, or we have been pushed? Empowerment is what? Empowerment is for that you are able to do what you want to do with complete conviction and confidence, not pushed. The only source which is pushing is that source. In stillness, you can find that source. In stillness, you find the source, and then your activities are inbuilt within. Life is a journey of relationships. I am here today, willingly taking the responsibility to share it with you. What is the relationship between you and your body? We go through life in relationships, your body, and that reflects the family. And these 10, 20, 50,000 crores of families, which will reflect the community, and that community is what I am hoping, we all can hope, and we are hoping the nature will be revealed. And when nature reveals, what we see is existence. You, your body, family, community, nature, that's existence. And in existence, every being that's around is directly in connection with that existence. And what about us? We have created this mind. And mind keeps explaining new theories, new isms, new institutions. Drop it. You can drop it. Stillness is there all the time. So how do you do it? Feel. So the journey is from thinking to feeling. Feel your breath all the time. Whenever there is disharmony, disturbance, the so-called disease. Yes, I call it so-called disease. You will discover it the way I feel it. Come back to the breath. What is the greatest blessings that we have? What is the greatest blessing? We are alive. Yes? 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 Thank you. The greatest blessing is we are alive. So long as we are alive, we are healthy. Why are you measuring it? So having said thank you for that, we say thank you for so much. The first step towards better health is say yes to life, add life to life, and the first step again for that is living in complete gratitude because you are alive. Because you are alive. Because you are alive. And that comes to you. You have never asked for it. And you can feel it very beautifully when you are with the breath. Be with the breath. Feel the breath. Feel the body through the breath, please. Remember, there is no learning in life. Remembering is all that. Remember, the first time when the breath entered your body, your parents gave you a name. You are that and only that and always be that. Remember, feel it. This breath comes to you effectively, efficiently, effortlessly, with such beauty, with such glory, graciously, lovingly, with such purity. Accept it, receive it. Receive it and feel it from bottom of your heart. All that I need at this moment is already abundantly available for me. Life is full of abundance which you can see it. Thank you for the presentation in the morning. Smile is all that we need, and you will live in smile when you have this wonder in your heart that look at the way the first time the breath entered, my parents declared to the whole family, the whole world, that I am born, and that breath is the same. Feel it. What has changed? The breath is the same, which helps you to recognize your parents, which help you to do everything that's important, which is helping you today, which will always help you. The body grew to what it is because of this breath. And this breath is vital energy. The love we are talking is lovingly live openly with this vital energy, that is love. Be open to this loving energy. Be open to this breath. Yoga is this breath and the body. Leave it alone. Your intuitive power is what is guiding you all the time. I am here using this very precious opportunity given to me to motivate all of you to live from fear to faith. Fear is false evidence appearing real. Faith is falsehood demolished. Abundance seen. Abundance. Abundance is what is nature is all about. Abundance seen. Integrating the truth in your heart. The truth is we are alive, so we are healthy. Better health is what we are looking for. Empowerment is what we are looking for. In few minutes, I am going to reveal the secret that empowerment starts with your habits, which have changed over the years without your information, without your participation. Through information, it is changing, and all of you will say this habit is my habit, which is difficult. But we are all changing the habit all the time. So rethink again, feel it again, and let's really put the base of progress with the proper foundation. The foundation today, I genuinely feel, is food. Food, food, food. Food connected with health, health connected with ethics, then ecology will be in place, and that is true empowerment. Allow me to share whatever I have experienced. I have taken my responsibility to substantiate it in whatever way that our human education system has provided. You call it psychologically, physiologically, politically, scientifically, philosophically. It's not through me. Hundreds of people have asked the question, which direction are we going and who is giving us the direction? The answer is, don't worry about the direction. Who is giving the direction is He. That I put it as natural law. Many of us have forgotten what is natural law. All man-made rules have become very natural. So that is when in 1974, it was very clear through my experiences of education and without education, tradition and not tradition. One thing was very clear, institutional knowledge is taking us away and away from the truth, which is evident all the time. The truth is the divine power is coming to you all the time through the breath to reveal harmony, peace and love. Harmony, peace and love. And if it is so simple, what has happened? If health is so simple for me, health is inevitable because you are alive. So long as you are alive and you will accept health as, accept you as healthy without measurement, that's a good start. So start everything as it is where it is. Feel the breath, because what is this breath? The breath is vital energy. And what is Who is this vital energy? It is the cosmic energy. And the truth is, you cannot breathe. The breath enters you. The breath is not asking your permission. It will not listen to you. So if someone is saying this is a life-saving drug, someone is saying that this person is going to save you, out of gratitude you accept it, but the truth is death and diseases are not connected. Death and diseases are not connected. Absence of disease is not health. Absence of disease is not health. In fact, I'll take one more step and say, if you prevent disease, you are preventing health. Measurement is not health. Controlling pressure and diabetic is not health. Controlling your weight and height and cholesterol is not health. Health is achieved by healthful living. Health is already there. You do not suppress that flow of life through your own interpretation and interference. So, do nothing intelligently. Go back of millions of years of Mother Earth's intelligence. She knows what she is doing. She using 8% of the cultivable land has provided everything that we need and still is providing. She knows that tree is a support and tree knows that earth is a support, and that's what we'll have to humbly accept. So food has been a major passion with me because the grace, I knew here is a solution. Because when you get into politics of food, you understood very well, the most two politicalized food is milk and wheat. At that point, it was only a passion to do politically right thing. So one left milk and wheat. At that point, my experience was not that I am going to get such a wonderful reward for the rest of my life. So one by one went into food, because by that time in the early 60s, lot of information were available on what to eat, when to eat, how much to eat. I went back to college after 15 years of my wonderful family and children to know to give the best to them. And that is when by 70s I understood this institutional knowledge, including what I studied, has taken me away from really enjoying the precious motherhood of 10 years, because I was living in fear thanks to microbiology. Thanks to biochemistry, there was such a lot of hope. And I am here in front of you standing, taking the responsibility to tell all of you with lots of love. Life is long and beautiful. Love is what everything, universe, the meaning of universe is one music, one song, that is love. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We all know how thinking of our mother's tears come in our eyes. I want tears coming in all your eyes thinking, do it. And you are so blessed that you belong to an organization which is all for you, to take you, as he said, head of a family, to help you in these baby steps to reach the goal of universal empowerment. And that empowerment certainly starts with what you eat, how much you eat, and why you eat, and when you eat. Are you eating according to calculation? Or are you eating according to your pleasure? Are you eating because you have been told that this is this deficiency and that is that deficiency? I will not take time to say how this situation has arrived. My purpose here is to really empower you by the end of the opportunities that have been given. That yes, you will say, of course I can do it. For that, certainly you need to get out of the fear that your body is failing you. So that's why knowing what is health is very important. I repeat again, absence of disease is not health. I will go one forward, one step. If you prevent disease, you are preventing health. Do you want to accept it or no? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Let me tell you then, the next way. Call to cancer is the way you interpret and you interact and you are so stubborn not to trust the body. The first breath when it came to you, the body received it, and that capacity to receive was given by the Almighty God. That's why I keep saying, please live in this feeling of gratitude. Openly observe and obey natural law and follow it with divine love, divine discipline. So what is natural law in terms of choosing your food is what the responsibility I have taken with pleasure, and that has given me everything in life and it keeps giving. And none of you will believe my greatest worry is I don't have worries. Do you want to believe that? Do you want to believe that? Isn't it wonderful to live a life honestly and say, what's the worry? Thy will is being done. I am at ease and peace. All that I need at this moment is already wonderfully available for me. I am able to come again and again and again in this world only to say thank you to you, oh Lord. How can I have enough energy to thank you for what you have given? And He gives the energy, and He gives the energy, depends on from where you are starting. You start with saying, I am alive because I can feel the breath. Thank you for that, and stop there. And look into the natural law. And forwards, I really want all of you to vibrate within your body every second. When you open your eyes, when you go to bed for things, thank you, Lord. You have given me the courage to honestly feel deep in my heart, I am a universal servant, which brings the universal service, which brings light, love, forgiveness, peace, healing, blessing, harmony. I never and ever thank for you. And give me the courage to understand your ways, and please, thy will and my will be the same. Do not separate me from you. You created this world for our pleasure, and your pleasure is our happiness. That's why I cannot live in worry even for a second, because I feel I am not being grateful to Him who has given us so much. He has given us all the ability to protect the world that He has created for us. Wake up and take that responsibility, and that responsibility becomes much, much easier, because we'll have to share it with the community, with the family, and you respect your body. That's why I said my role is to respect, with respect to all of you, with all the institutions, with all the energy that has come to us, with all the energy which has been put by our forefathers to everybody. My request to you is, look into a relationship that you have with yourself. Ask the question, yes, yes. Look into the relationship that you have with yourself. How can you give anything to your family if you are living full of fear? Fear of germs, viruses, hereditary, your bank bills. So what has happened is over the years, we have created a security and insecurity without knowing what is the security. Yes, our children, all of us being told health is wealth. We don't know what wealth is. We have no idea what health is, because health is absence of disease. So you control. And that control is not only external, also what when you are breathing, when you are doing yoga. So the yoga is breath, feeling the awareness all the time of the relationship that you have with your breath. Okay, if all this is so simple, why is my body? If breath brings only harmony, peace and love, why am I suffering? Number one, pain is not suffering. Without pain, any one of us have been here? Huh? Ask your mother. Huh? Why are we running for pain? What is pain? Pain is fire alarm. Fire alarm is going. You wanted to shut it up. The fire alarm is kept for saying that there is going to be a my dear child. You are away from me. Mother Earth is telling you, universe is telling you, come back to me. Because it's my responsibility to see that you are put on the line all the time for what? For progress. If an amoeba can internalize everything, and if cosmic energy can produce the highest being that is us, this body has been given everything that is needed to put you back. So instead of really suppressing those, what will you do is listen to it and say it's okay. Anyway, feel the breath and say that I am alive. Death is not going to come. Even if it comes, I can't do anything about it. And have this humility to say that my body cannot go wrong. I have the ability to accept this and say forward, thank you, so what? Express courage. Let it be. Faith. Okay, trust. Your body deserves these 4 things. And then look into the natural law. Instead of going out and checking up, you check up. As she said, how many times am I living life with fun, with joy? How many times I say thank you in my life? How many times I listen to my hunger and not go by my appetite? How many times I listen to my intuition and not by information? These are the few. How many times I really can say yes to life. These are the checkups we will have to do, and this will automatically come in my experience and many people's experience. If your physical body, which has become very used to gross food, food which is not meant for you, the energies come down. You put a battery under the tree. The charges are protected by Mother Earth. You put the same battery in a concrete, it drains. So the vital energy is coming to you all the time. The first time the breath came to you, it gave you everything to, it revealed everything to you, your own capacity through the body. And that breath has not changed. Your body has not changed. Your body is a temple of energy of God. It's not philosophically in scientific, the so-called scientific terms. If you are saying that energy is matter, and if you have understood or accepted Energy carries information. This matter is energy, and this energy contains information, and that energy knows what to eat, when to eat, how much to eat. It will protest, if not daily, because you are suppressed. Adaptability capacity, copability capacity of the body is what is keeping existence on. Your quality of life slips, and you are searching for your quality outside you. And always, especially mankind wants an excuse. So it is germs, then it's viruses, then it is hereditary, then it is stress. So I wanted to stress upon the point what kind of stress you are creating within your body apart from the thought, the food. So today we are all the product of nature and nurturing. For millions of years, nature has continued to her work of evolving, uplifting, protecting, and being responsible for everything. Nature's nature has not changed. Nature's nature is growth, perfection, harmony, love, peace, sharing, giving, receiving. That has not changed. It has not changed. There is so much of heat. Suddenly there is a dip in the temperature, there is a nip in the air, and you can see tip of grass. That is nature. Add to this nature. I am inviting all of you to add life to life by taking small baby steps. Once again, for your better health, betterment of your family, for your community, to whole of humanity, it is time that we understand the positioning of food. Culturally, we ate what was available, seasonal, regional, according to culture. The mother-in-law handed out something to the daughter-in-law. Now suddenly, especially in this century, the last century, actually not even 100 years. It's only in the 1944, the first document on recommended dietary allowance came into being. Everything is changed. Changed so drastically, so I'm not going to get into the politics of food. I'm going to come and appeal to your heart, because that's my journey from there. It was so tough to get out of there and get here. Now that I have got here, that's what I am going to tell you. So food is something which can make your gross body subtle. 3 weeks, sometimes 3 days. And once I had this tremendous experience in 1 second. Here is a gentleman, maybe like Peter, had heard about me. He insisted that he will come and meet me. So I just said that if you are really, maybe you will come and share a meal with me. That's the time I have. Tomorrow I have time, but today, he said, so you know that I'm a very busy man traveling all over the world. So I said, yes, please come. So I offered the food that I was eating. I didn't know how to start a conversation, because naturally he was very pushy, and so I was mumbling. And then I said, all that I can say is people who go through my system are very convinced that I am on the right track. So he said, I know that you are on the right track. So I am surprised. He said, I travel all over the world, whole country, very hot country. The first time I put a mouthful of food, I start sweating. Now this is the 4th mouth I am taking, and I am searching for my sweat, and it's not there. Dear friends, can you imagine the stress that you are creating when you are eating non-species specific food? So what more, how much, I mean, this is where I appreciate the kindness of Divine. This gentleman sits there and in 1 second showed me, sweetheart, you are on the right track. And those days I needed that support. So I cannot stop appreciating you, dear Peter. What a courageous thing that you have taken, steps you have taken, allowing me to stand here and be able to tell you that 6,000 years humanity has moved away from care to cure. In the beginning you displeased the gods, then you displeased this, that, and then we shifted completely without a balance from not knowing anything to knowing everything. That is science. So let's bring a balance. Use your common sense, logic, instinct, consistently, with courage, conviction, confidence. Take few steps, which I have to share it with you. We will know the meaning of it through questions, answer. Now allow me to tell you what to eat, when to eat, and how much to eat, and why. There are many ways of examining it. I spent most of my time, almost 20 years, to establish how wrong is. So the next almost 20 years, it took another 5 years. In 1989, I started this work after examining everything at the macro level, micro level, habits, you name it. It was a blessing. And then I am putting the proposal in front of you. Please examine it with an open heart, without any previous knowledge. Through tradition, through isms, through institutions, through science, through philosophy, examine it. And I will say do it, not even try it. Do it, experience it, and share it. 4 words, as I keep saying, it's part of me. So what? Let it be. Okay, thank you. I come back to back to back. 5 words I constantly reject. If, but, sorry, trying, procrastination. Avoid these 5. If I eat this, I'm a diabetic. My doctor told me not to have fruits. So if I have said eat the fruit, please eat it. Trust me completely. Please. You will trust your body, and that's what we need now. Your body is the only one which is going to be with you, not even your mind. You created the mind will go away, and it will always create. Information. Information is not knowledge. Your experience is your knowledge. So the 1 and 1 credential, you forget about everything, he read it, I am nobody. But who I am? I am a sea of experiences is living in my life. Because consciously I took each step, because the power of being a mother is stupendous. You wanted to do the best for your children. Now I am requesting all of you, please do the best for the one and only mother who is our mother, the Mother Earth. Today my work is only for that. How powerful you can make the community. You have no idea. Look at me, standing here and talking like that. That's the opportunity she will give you. There is so much of sharing you can do, and share it with your experience, not through information. If the information is man-made, reject it. If the information comes based on natural law, accept it. Natural law is same. Rules will keep changing according to the power of the institutions that you are attached to. So this is completely based on natural law. What to eat, when to eat, how much to eat. Before that, once again, my request is, life is very, very simple. We complicate it because of reinterpretation and interference, and that complication has forced us to change from the focus on the nature to something else, and the result of it is your gross body. I don't know why some people are sick, some people are healthy, I don't measure them. It can be hereditary, it can be anything. 3 people, 4 people, 5 people can eat the same thing, but they are having different Diseases or no disease, I'm not entering there now. Afternoon session we can have it. Right now, I'm only saying, whatever the status you are, you may say, I'm very healthy, why should I change? Two reasons. I request, I plead with you to look into, examine it and do your best to change your food habits, because that will help our Mother Earth. 1 acre of land, if you are growing the food that you are meant to eat, will uplift all these so-called global warming, to water shortage, to soil erosion, to everything. 1 acre of land gives you, from today's production method, from 2 pounds to 65,000 pounds of the food which is meant for you. Which is meant for you. And Mother Earth says, tree is my support, and the tree says, Mother Earth is my support. And we have neglected horticulture completely. Horticulture is encouraged today, not with the knowledge that that is the food legitimately given to you. We are fruitarians, let me submit it here. We are fruitarians, we are not graminivorous, we are not carnivorous, we are not herbivorous. Cows eat grass. They don't drink milk to produce milk. Simple. Let me go one step. Human beings are the only one who can express the reverence for life. So for me, health awareness is life awareness. Life awareness is reverence for life. Reverence for life is self-care, is health-care, is earth care. It can, if I can do it, all of you can do it. 45 years, touch wood. For various reasons, I moved away from prescription. Today I know what a blessing. My grandchild was born at home. I wish every child will be reborn and reborn in their own legitimate place, that is your home. That night when my daughter delivered, I said, God, please let every woman realize this power that is within. Institutions have come. Old people are in the institutions. Children are born there. So our work needs to stabilize every woman to have the awareness that she can do it. And every old person to say that you are going to where you belong. Let's serve them wholeheartedly. That's why I say that. Let us declare every second, oh, we are the universal unconditional servant. And the service is to first to you. Please do a great service to eat the right thing at the right time and the right way with the right understanding. So there are two things. You are the product of nature and nurturing. Nature has not changed. Nurturing has changed. What you think and what you eat. What you think, I said, please say that, wow, everything I need at this moment is already abundantly available for me because I can feel the blood. Life is long and beautiful. And I am here to share and give. I am here to make a big difference wherever I am. I am to say that I can make the difference. You can make the difference. Make the difference to your body. And to make the difference to your body, you really have to choose what to eat. Use your common sense, logic and instinct. Don't calculate your calories, your protein, your vitamins, your B12, your A, K, Q, T. Temporarily, everything will help. Maybe it will help you all, but collectively, if you are choosing a lifestyle, Mother Earth can't. She will churn. Okay? So, now, it is so easy. So, reverence for life is my philosophy. Based on this philosophy, the principle is non-violence. Based on this principle, the policy is not to hurt, not to kill. Then my action is first, I am not going to hurt my body. And I have the awareness, if I am going beyond the spectrum of what is allowed to me, short-term, long-term, I'll hurt. And plus, I am already hurting my mother. This awareness is what health awareness is doing. And there we establish and help people to develop the skill to choose the right food according to their own personality, attitude. So we are not into prescription. So in that process, examine from this point of view that we belong to nature. Nature created us, we didn't create nature. When nature created us, she knew what are the things that you need. Just like all the other organisms are not hunting or searching with the doubt. They do hunt, they do search, but intuitively they go or instinctively we go. Now we need to get back to that humility. So cows go for grass, birds go for grains, honeybee goes for honey, human beings are fruitarians. That may be too simple. I'll make it little more clear because of science has achieved something and so much, and I wanted to give full appreciation for that. Our digestive system is being designed to keep the food only for 20 to 30 minutes. Our pancreas, the so-called diabetic that we are talking about, one of the major functions of the pancreas is to pour alkaline into the stomach to stabilize the alkalinity. And over the period, in our progress, what we put in the stomach through our environment, through our thought, and through our food is acid. So the pancreas is keep putting the alkaline to neutralize it, to stabilize it, to balance it. So everything else goes haywire. So now when you really look at it, the answer to what to eat is straight, simple, wholesome, natural, what you like, seasonal, regional, ethical, ecological, employment oriented through this, and then that becomes empowerment. Today, health for me is not absence of disease. I'm not focusing there. Health is my ability to take socially productive and protective activities. My ability to share and care and be participating everywhere. Giving accessibility to more people and not focusing on my position. That is the mental and the physical health. And I have reached this stage by doing few things. That's what I'm going to share. We can discuss it. I will open the forum for questions. We are fruitarians. One more information. It is completely designed to our requirement of the body. The body needs almost 90% sugar. The so-called protein is not even 1 point to 2 point. Minerals, again very less. Vitamins. But what is really binding this food is the enzymes which are present. And body needs water sufficient food. Water, matter and life are one. So nature is so full of wisdom. It has kept water within your body and has given the ability in the food to keep that proportion correctly. And if you look at the structure, you can understand it. So food is not acting on the body, your body acts on the food, number one. And life can add only life. So what is living food? Fruits, vegetables, nuts, sprouts, and some dry fruits. So straight answer for what to eat is fruits, vegetables, nuts, sprouts, dry fruits. I also acknowledge our habit and our psychology. So my request, especially to start with, especially for all of you who think I'm very healthy. Okay, you are healthy, but we are not looking at optimum health. Optimum health is a possibility I can give my life only talking about in exuberance. But we are all settled for okay. So even to be okay, if your goal is not to suffer in the long term, please start taking these steps. Focus on fruits, vegetables, nuts, sprouts, and dried fruits, and make it a point to eat them as much as possible raw. Because raw is where life is. Science is full of information saying that what are enzymes, what are hormones, how they are produced, how it is, how delicate all these nutrients are. So, for this once again I will come and say, nutrition is not food. Though I am talking about food, nutrition is life itself, health itself process. In that you need laughter, you need sleep, you need mental poise, you need rest, everything. But food is the one which is going to make that connection to give you a quality of life. So that food has to be very clear. Practically how you are going to do what you are going to do is different. Don't reject it now by saying it's not practical. We are here examining the rationale of what you and I are doing today. Just because institutions are producing something and distributing something, we don't have to be part of it. That's a step I took. Coming from the mainstream, coming from the stream of biochemistry to biology to nutrition, because for the sake of my family, I have to throw everything away. Because I couldn't believe that I spent 15, 20 years chasing a subject. But the day I dropped it, used my common sense, my family revived so beautifully. So the solution today is, first, when the body is giving a signal, don't go to examine and reduce your wholeness to I'm a diabetic, I'm this, I'm obese, leave it there. The solution is change your food habits systematically and you will see the change. I will definitely tell in this forum, in every forum, the power of the medicine, power of tinned, packeted, bottled, including tonics, is to take the power from the body to grow. Yes, it increases the power of the body to tolerate. That's something you need to discover. So all that is happening is temporarily you get a relief, long term you are doing just the opposite of what the body's intention is. That's why I use the word fire alarm. Don't shut the fire alarm, look where the fire is. 99% the fire is what you eat. So simple answer, till morning when you get up, of course you get up and say, wow, life is long and beautiful, I am blessed. That feeling, that courage. Because science again has done such a wonderful work. This gland sitting here, the pineal gland, which the modern science is saying that you need it, so it has shrunk. It has shrunk, yes, you don't use it because you don't feel the feelings here of faith, courage, trust and gratitude. So the left and the right brain cannot be balanced. So just feel gratitude and express it, and then eat only fruits. This one rule, please follow. Only fruits. Always eat it on an empty stomach. Peter has written a book. All the Noni family can be very happy to do it. He has integrated his vision, mission and action into it. And he said that he did it after he attended a workshop I had for him in Bombay. So because fruit becomes energy in 20 minutes. Fruits are energizers and cleansers. Body cleanses the previous days or accumulated debris in the morning. It has a rhythm. From 4 o'clock to 12 o'clock is the eliminating time. Cooperate with the body. After 1 hour of fruit, of course you have a food habit. Push everything cooked as late as possible, certainly at least till 12 o'clock, 12:30. So that comes your cooked food. So when you are eating the cooked food, always start it with a big salad. Chew well, eat slowly, eat only for pleasure. Eat with gratitude. Take time, tell your body I respect you. You need this. So give time, space and energy for your body. With your body, you can work late hours, run around. If the brain is clouded with toxins, you will get tired. And don't wait for your body to be tired, so energize it. So all cooked food after 12 o'clock, and as much as possible, finish the cooked food eating habits by 6, 7, 7:30. The energy of the digestive system slowly grows and highest in the afternoon comes down, and really the digestive system shuts once the sun sets. That is the relationship between the body and the Mother Earth, the rhythm of the body. So the lunch, salad, soups, vegetables as much as possible, and use lots of herbs and spices to make it very tasty. We are an aesthetic being. Your tongue has got used to your own. So there is, especially to start with, there is not much discussion on that. You make it the traditional way. Of course, use moderation, common sense. You know that oil is not. So go for wholesome. So instead of oil, go for nuts. Instead of sugar, man-made thing, go for dry fruits. Instead of sauces which are bottled and tampered, go for natural herbs, and so it can be made. That is where I have put in all my energy. I accept the challenge that health and good food are compatible. They can be married together. I enjoy every bit of the food that I put in my mouth. And I'm going to plead with Peter that next time a conference like this comes, allow my team to come and advise and be participating in the kitchen. Yes, I'm very happy about it, though my mother was a little hurt because people used to call me that I'm a Dabawali. So I sent food. I said, I'm very happy about it. It is that Annalakshmi which has given me everything in time. I'm very happy to get into the kitchen and do it and say, wow. Why wow? Because I have been empowering myself, my colleagues, my friends, and also Mother Earth. In my kitchen, there is nothing tinned, packeted, bottled. I go with the complete law that food is very specific. I do not take liberties too much. Once in a way, I do take liberty when I am socially fitted in. I don't want to make food a big deal. Food is only like an oil to an engine. It's not the petrol. Petrol is your attitude, but that the oil to the engine is what is making all the difference today, not only for you, also for Mother Earth. So have your lunch in leisure with a big salad, lots of vegetables, and the food that you like, you enjoy it. Cut down. 3 formulas. Cut down, skip, substitute. Substitutes are fragmented item, go for wholesome. Instead of dal, go for sprouts. Instead of grains, go for root vegetables and concentrated along with the nuts. Instead of oil, nuts. Instead of sugar, have dry fruits. That's how the system goes. And use lots of herbs and spices, especially lemon. I would like to see in my epitaph the lemon lady. The lemon lady. Starting from falciparum malaria to paralytic stroke. If you can leave the body alone and don't get into the family especially. It's revival. I'm so blessed to see all this in real life. But if you are speaking to thousands of people, 10 people may say, let me do it. It may be one in so much who will say, Vijaya, I am going to follow you. And it will be very, very rare person who understands it and take it. But now I know this effect of having a big group, which is under the influence of a wonderful person like Peter. We are going to leap forward. I know it. I know it. I know it. I can feel it. The time is ready. The time is ready for all of us to truthfully empower ourselves and contribute for the welfare and the progress of everyone, and that everyone is being protected and held by Mother Earth. So that is why our work is self-care, is self-care, is self-care. Self-care means eat lots of fruits in the morning as much as possible with peace, love and harmony. Then you come for a lunch, have a big raw salad plus all the vegetables the way you want. If you like your mother's dish, do it. At the end of it, take 2-3 lemons, squeeze little water and drink it. Because our body can function only in an alkaline state, pH. You don't have to know it, but maybe in the question answer session I'll do it. What you really need to do is to select the food which are enhancing for your digestive system and which is not destroyed. So there is no point in telling, are you a vegan, are you a vegetarian, are you this, are you that? I am not nobody, but I am a sensitive person. There are no labels here. There are no isms here. Can I also tell one thing? All isms are escapism. What are we getting? You want to be a leader of your body or you want to be leader of who, what? So come back to it, then we will achieve. My goal is here to establish a wonderful, fearless relationship with you, your body. So body's needs are the right food at the right time. Right time means all fruits in the morning. After 1 hour you have your lunch because of your habit, cooked food you eat. After 3 hours of cooked food again have fruits. And finish your dinner as early as possible. And dinner, make it light. Grains are not for us. Look at it. And today poverty is measured according to the number of tons of rice you produce or wheat you produce. I am asking, why are you producing that? When you know planting tree will reduce the global effect, not exchanging carbon. You exchange your food habits for food habits and see the change. And if we can collectively do it, we can demonstrate it. First, you accept it for yourself. Do it for 3 weeks. I will stop talking if your BP sugar is not coming to normal. If your pressure is automatically low. I am not even asking you to stop the medicine now. That's not my, I don't want to get in their net. I want you to come to my net. So the needs are specific food, that is species specific, genetically patterned food. Food which are easily accepted by your aesthetic sense, digested easily, absorbed easily, and there is very little to eliminate. Fruits get absorbed completely without taxing your body. So I'll put it, businessman, I'll put it this way. You have a capital account which is protected by your breath all the time. You have a borrowed account. I think all of us are in borrowed account because of our thought and the uncertainty, the rat race that we are running. We are in borrowed account, and your current account in terms of food is what I can help you to repay this borrowed account so that your capital account will assist you. So, health and wealth is a balance. Wealth itself is what? Pause for a second. W is water, E is earth, A is air, L is love, and this truth you need to realize in your heart. That is wealth. For me, health and wealth are not separate. If you focus on health, wealth is sure to come to you. In our sages have told, Saraswati is your health, Saraswati is wisdom. You will have to chase her, protect her. Lakshmi, if you chase Lakshmi, Saraswati will not come to you because she is very peaceful, harmony. But if you worship Saraswati, Lakshmi will come running because she is very jealous. Thank you. Do it. It's not a big deal. And it's not diet. Diet is disastrous, irritable, emotionally draining and troublesome. That's created here. Food has to be worshipped as a tool for you by which you are giving back the energy which you constantly take from Mother Earth. So it's giving and taking, so I think it's not a good deal. To conclude, eat whenever you are hungry. Know the difference between hunger and appetite. Now it's a time for a break, so I must have my biscuits. Are you hungry for it? Or I have registered I am on a tour where I have paid so much for my food, so I'll grab. So eat when you are hungry, and whenever you are hungry, eat first fruits as much as possible. After 1 hour you eat what you want to eat, always with a salad and lots of vegetables, and use lemon very generously. Chew well. Then after 3 hours of food, have the fruit again and have your dinner early. And this I said is only like an oil. What about your petrol? That I have said, your mental poise, your attitude. And for all these you need to have relaxation. Relaxation, sleep, rest, relaxation, rest. Then that sleep is. Sleep is the time the body will cleanse and repair. Please do not neglect. So the second point is first attitude of gratitude, second is sleep. Third is eat when you are hungry. Fourth is chew when you are thirsty, don't throw a fit. I hope, Peter, I have the permission to put my truth as truth in front of all of you. We are not water drinking animal, we are chewing animal. I have not given enough material to him. I definitely do it. 70% of our body is water. We don't have a water pipe. Without water there is no matter or life. Water, matter and life are one. Every time you breathe, that is water. Whatever you do, that is water. You chew, it is water. You step, it is water. The product of our activity, metabolic activity, is water. When you drink this water, you are displacing prana, you are displacing the most important issue, you are diluting all the enzyme. Now, these are all theory we can keep. You can ask me 200 questions, I'll answer you 2000. But the fact is, if I am sitting in front of you saying that I am doing better and better, which I am, these are my food habits. I do not drink water. In my kitchen there is no milk and milk product, nothing in the packeted bottle. There is no wheat, very little grains because one used to eat. But today my body says, how can you do this to me? So I said, okay, once in a way I can do it. And I eat double the time, more vegetables. I have still not gone into raw, unless sometimes my habits are not influenced by science or religion or philosophy. It is influenced by my own experiences. So I don't want anybody to follow me. I want each one of you to introspect. First interact with me, then introspect, then detect, then delete and follow. And when you follow, you will have to say, it's my experience that when I am eating according to body rhythm, I am feeling better. My sleep is better. I feel like and. That I realize there is a spark in me. The spark which you had as a child. Probably you had as a boy in the school. Probably you tried to retain it in the college. And that spark will come back to you by making few changes. That's a promise I am making you. I know you have the spark. You have been, all the achievers sitting here have somewhere maintained that spark. So interact with them and find out. So many people can influence each other to keep the spark. But Mother Earth's spark is in our hand. So that's why this request. Let's not put anybody right or wrong. Let's look at her and say, can I help you? She molded all of us for years of years. Now she is teaching us how to give back. This is for her to teach us how to give back. Give it by adapting. Eating more fruits. Go and see the people with fruits. Receive fruits, give fruits, plant trees, many things. Come and be our guest whenever you want. There is a lovely health awareness family. There is a lovely situation where we are dancing all the time. Okay, so that's the invitation I give. And once again, because I thank the Lord all the time, I have not cultivated the art and the craft of thanking the individuals, but certainly you are all included in it. So let us really, again and again, remember all that we need is accessibility and opportunity to do good thing. And please do that good thing for your body by eating lots of fruits when you are hungry, by refraining from drinks, especially water. Sip water, don't drink water. Replace water with raw vegetable juice, coconut water, the fruit drink. Because you have been used to it, the body has been used to it, and water, this is something I would like to get into, because I have seen people having ulcerative colitis to irritable bowel movement, getting back to shape by stopping water. Okay, so finally, health is achieved by healthful living. Health is your right, and what we are helping people is to really give them the skill to live rightfully. And when you live rightfully, there are no rights to be fought. Because we are integrating. We are integrating the outside force into the body, which is the receiver. Okay, thank you very much. I don't know how much time is there for question answers, as far as I am concerned. And I also know there is a request to speak in Hindi. All that I can say is I can give a special time of this forum, so people who really need it in Hindi, I can have a very, because my thought process rolls in the language of English, and anybody who want to translate, that you can do it. I acknowledge that, and all of you can get in touch with me through the email, though I am not still computer savvy, but I have a nice group of people. Ultimately I manage to put them in the same energy field, so they will do the justice. And one final request on which we'll talk about again and again. I may not be foolish in saying this, I know I am not. When you think of a doctor, please give me a call. A stitch in time saves 9. Many a time you go there and get, and then you jump from allopathy to Ayurveda to homeopathy to this. Why? 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 I say no. No, no. Trust your body. Your body is everything. Your body is temple of eons and years of wisdom. That's it. Okay? Thank you.